Dave, a point on the road, which in fairness is a point more than County usually get coming here. Are you satisfied with that?
I'm not dissatisfied. Would I have taken a point before the game? I don't think it would have been the worst result. Do I think if any team was going to win it, it would be us? Then probably yeah. And when you have the couple of gilt-edge opportunities at the back end of the game and don't take them, then there's a modicum of disappointment, but not a huge disappointment. To be unbeaten, we all wanted to come here and win, and I think we went about trying to win in the right way. But I felt second half, I felt comfortable winning the game. I thought we had good control, but I thought we could have, I suppose, had a different recognition as to when we could have gone and hurt them. We didn't do enough at the top end of the pitch in the final third, and that's down to again a culmination of things, but ultimately down to us as a coaching team. We've not had the opportunity to work as much as what we would have liked with the whole group, because we've been I suppose prioritising games, and if anyone's after an excuse, then we'll use that one, but we're not. We know we need to get better in those bits. We know we'll have moments, we know we'll have players that will score a goal from nothing and all them stuff, but we need to be more or better when we're in our structured attacks and look at opportunities that we can, I suppose, hurt teams and create good chances for ourselves in open play, not just in transitional stuff. We'll work on that after next weekend when we've got more bodies back. This week certainly becomes a recover and look for Tuesday, and then see what happens after that.
I mean, you've always described this as a period that you just needed to get through, to come out of it with 10 points, to be top of the league still. So far, so good.
Yeah, absolutely. I say that's the big positive for me. I've just said to the lads in there that group we've got has had to go these first 4 league games, and we've not been able to make stacks and stacks of changes, which is, like I say, credit to them. The important thing now is that, and we won't, is not to see this as a rest. I see it as an opportunity to work, an opportunity to get better. Be that in our build-up, be that in our attacking play, be that in our set pieces. There's stacks more to come from this group, and it certainly won't be it's an international break. We'll down tools and we'll have time off. Now it's an opportunity to work, and we need to make sure that once that international break has passed, and in 2 weeks' time against Crawley, we've done that work, and the things that we've seen today and the things we can get better at and improve at, we have improved, and it shows, or you're able to see it against live opposition in a football league game.
In terms of the first half today, you started the game exceptionally well. Fevs comes very close to giving you the lead early on. Maybe just lost your way a little bit after that, is that fair?
Yeah, definitely. And listen, it's easy to lose your way against these because of the rotations and how it's the greyest game that you're going to get, because they are really free about how they go about things. We wanted to try and I suppose set up a little bit differently, and you do your game plans all week, and that was sort of not thrown out the window a little bit, but the personnel they had on the pitch was different than what we thought it would be, with obviously Keeler Dunn not being in the side and the missing Aidan Flint, so it changed the dynamic slightly. They changed the shape. I think something they did against us when we played at home last year and went sort of back three, away from their diamond. So like you said, I thought we started really well, and we're in control, and then we had some players in positions they've played before, but not positions they've played together. Tyler and Fevs down this side, and they needed to communicate with runners the way things were going, and we didn't do that as well as I would have liked. On a different day, you could get punished more than what we did. In saying that, the goal's a mistake. The goal's Fevs gives the ball away in our final third, which you can't do, and then Curry should save it. But we reacted really well to that, got the goal back, and I suppose that gave it a little bit of calmness. Second half, I thought we had real control, and if any team was going to go and win it, then I suppose territory and possession, I felt it would be us, and we had those gilt-edged chances that gave us the chance to. Unfortunately, we couldn't just nick it.
Another goal for Kyle Wootton today. I think you spoke last week about wanting him to get more poachers goals inside the 6-yard box, just like he did today. Yeah,
they're the ones you need to get. If you're a centre forward or any type of forward player, and you have an ambition of scoring 20 goals a season, then you need to get a good 8 to 10 of those types, because they will, I suppose, fill in gaps for the good ones, and the ones you remember, they're the ones that you don't really remember. They sort of keep things ticking over. And I suppose from our perspective, like results like this, it's we've won 3 games, we've come in a draws, not the end of the world by any way, stretch or form, and we take our undefeated run into our next game in 2 weeks' time.
No Jay Mingy today. What can you tell us about him?
Yeah, so more significant than we thought with Jay, but not catastrophic, should I say. I'd hope to see him back. Again, the international break comes at a good time. I'd hope to see him back after the break. Whether that's in the Crawley game, or whether that's the week later in the Leyton Orient game, I'm not too sure. But he certainly won't be out for an extended period, which is really good news.
In terms of Tyler stepping in his place, and a bit of issue with communication, as you say, but how do you feel he did overall?
Yeah, I think again he's been with us not very long, so just in terms of that position, you try and give people information and stuff that we're asking them to do. It was easier in the first half a little bit, to be honest, because he was stood right next to us and we could talk him through the game. It was more difficult in the second half. I think my message to him will be, especially when you've got Fevs in front of you, simplify your game, just give him the ball and let him go and do his stuff 1v1. Sometimes I thought he overthought it a little bit and looked to play into Watts, who was marked. So again, for him, it's a learning curve. Not only is he in terms of a new club for him, a new loan, a new position. So that will do him, like I said, that'll do him the world of good. And he's got to build on that, and he'll have the opportunity on Tuesday night, fingers crossed, to have another game and another bit of experience for him, which again will only benefit him.
And just finally on that game on Tuesday night, Accrington, presumably there will be changes. What sort of team can we expect to see?
A team that hopefully will win the game. Are we going to risk anyone? No, we're not going to risk anyone. Will some play? Yeah, some will play, because I suppose I'm of a mindset that says, as much as we can have a bit of a break after Tuesday, in the not too distant future we'll be playing Saturday, Tuesday league fixtures, and we need to make sure that the players are able to go to, I'm not sure who play, but we play Tuesday night against Shrewsbury, so we need to go Saturday, Tuesday, and need to go Charlton, Northampton Saturday, Tuesday, and you need to be robust enough to be able to do that. So for some, we have to give them that experience. Obviously it'll be good for the likes of Tanto and people like that to be able to get minutes and increase his game time, rather than being where he's at the minute as a sort of potential impact sub, and probably 20 minutes is the maximum you're gonna get out of him. So if we can get up to 60 minutes or maybe a bit more out of him, great. It may give us an opportunity to look at players in other positions. Obviously Jack has been I suppose the fall guy a little bit, in terms of his ideal position would be in that inside left channel. We might get an opportunity to look at him there, but we'll see. Like I say, we'll discuss where we're at. We had a thought process of what we do going into the game. We've obviously got to check everybody's okay, and we've got no ill effects from today's game, and then pick a team tomorrow, see how bodies are, and look to go and win the game on Tuesday.
Appreciate your time, Dave. Thank you.
Welcome. Cheers. Thank you.